So I knew if I said, hey, you can have this, that they would just come in and get it.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Yeah. I don't know what. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm going to end up. I'll probably end up getting me another DX10 and putting that in the camper. But I think for the time being, I'll probably take the 991 Alpha and put that in the camper to get going, because that's one radio that does everything. I have another radio. I have the Anytone 578 that does DMR 2 meter and 70 centimeters, so I can put that in there and leave that in there, because that's a spare just sitting right here. And then throw the HF rig every now and then when I go in and we decide to use it. But I'm definitely going to have to buy another DX10. Or, if plans go right, get a 101 Delta and then put this DX10 in the camper.
Yeah, I've been, when you, Tom, he wanted to sell it, I thought about buying it, but, I would rather buy a radio. I want to get a radio I can put in my truck that, actually, I got a radio. I was thinking about putting this old ICOM 718 I got in my truck, Ragchew, and just keep my, I got a brand new Yeti. It's only a couple years old. It's a dual band, 50 watt, do 200 frequencies that, you program a minute. But I like to listen to a lot of stuff, instead of just having one radio that I have to turn to get it. But I thought about that too. Just put one radio in there, and I'd have FM, AM, upper side band, lower side band, and everything I needed.
Yeah, man, I love the DX10, man. It's one of the best received radios that I've had. But it's big. It's big to put into a vehicle. It's not real big. It's sitting on a desk. It's nice, good footprint. But trying to put it in a vehicle, it's a big sucker, man.
I hear you. I already looked at it. I said, man, I could put this right on this. I got this big square spot in the middle of my dash. I said, man, it would fit perfect up there. But I could watch it going down the road. I'd probably end up crashing. But you know what? You put stuff like that on your dash, and somebody else will own it.
Yeah, buddy, man. That's what I was saying. If you're going to do anything to save space in a vehicle, I'd go with a 991 Alpha, because then you got everything right there. But yeah, I see what you're saying, wanting to monitor more than one thing. That's the ultimate thing in the camper, would be to have, either the Anytone, because it's got an A and a B, and it's got two separate volume controls. So you can have one on 2 meter, one on 70 centimeters, and then you could have another HF rig, and monitor that. So you could be hitting up 3 different bands at one time. And so, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll probably throw the 578 in there for the time being, and then I'd like to pick up another FTM 400 Yaesu like I got on my truck, and then have that in there with the DX10, and yeah, that would be a good setup right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know, but my wife's got me strapped right now with money. I got so many co-pays to pay. I ain't buying nothing. I'll take a couple grand with me to the Ham Fest, but after that, I'm probably going to, not buy anything till summer next year, because, just too many visits to the doctor.
Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. Well, listen, brother, I'm going to run it. The wife was just waving at me saying chow's ready, so I'm going to go in there and chow down, and I'll get back on here in a little bit after I'm done. So you take care, brother. Good talking with you, and we'll catch up with you later. W4CFH.
All right, Gary. Yeah, it's always good hearing you too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep. My wife said that she was making us some chili, and boy, she's good at it. what kind of chili are you making? She said, dark. I said, yeah, like, she said, yeah, red and dark, man, you know. I said, okay, it's my favorite kind. So I'm going to sit here a minute and listen, and if I don't hear you, I'll be on probably 75 or, you know, floating around somewhere. Anyway, good talking to you. KU4VT.
Hey, I'm on my way over. You know, how much time do I got to get there? KQ4GFE, Cliff over here at Clearwater.
Hey, Cliff. I heard you, I think Tom said you had a panel or something blow off the roof. You doing all right down there?
Yeah, no, we got you know, like a roofing tile. I guess that's what they call them. I don't know. They're shingles, basically. I don't know. They're you know, tar, paper, squares. I don't know how you put it. I'm not a roofer. I don't know what they're called. But you buy them by the bundle and they put them on the roof, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, we lost a few today. They had some pretty heavy-duty GMRS in the background. It's a radio check world. Anyway, I lost quite a few little tags. I'm going to have to do a little bit of patching for now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just put a new roof on here like 2 years ago. And I haven't even looked at it, but I ain't got no water coming in the house, so I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they keep on wanting to do this plastic-type roof. I don't know, some kind of a styrofoam, 3 inches of styrofoam, and then they put this, looks like pool liner to me, but hey, I don't know. They stretch it over it, and then they attach it all the way around the edges of the house, and it's supposed to be good for 25 years, and I'm like, yeah, well, I ain't going to be around that damn long. Well, I will, maybe, hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, it's like, really, but they want like, you know, $5,000-$6,000 just to do it.
Yeah, depending on how many square foot you got, you know, for $8,000 you can get a brand new roof.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, hell, I got little spots probably gonna need some repairs, but hell, it's not a very big place. I mean, we have a peaked roof. We're 40 by 60. It's a rectangle, man. Honestly, this house is a rectangle, and that's it. It's just, I don't know. The tiles that are up there now, I think they're what? I don't know, 8 years old, 6, 8 years. I don't know, man. It's been so long. Well, anyway, you get going. You enjoy your chili, bud, and hey, I guess we'll talk to you after a while, probably up on 80. Sounds like the band's starting to get wide on us. Anyway, 73. Talk to you after a while. KQ4, GFE clear.
Sorry about that, man. I got a phone call. But, it just depends, you know, on what kind of roof, how steep it is, how good the access is.
Oh, yeah, I walked away for a second. I didn't catch any of what you said. I'm sorry. All I heard was how close the access is.
No, me too. I walked away. I was on the phone for a second, and but yeah, the roof. You know, I mean, I would definitely call around and see what's going on. Like Roof Max is out there now, man. They're pounding everybody, swearing that they can fix your roof and seal it with some spray. I don't know anything about it, but I mean, you know, you're a smart dude. You just check them out and figure it out. As long as you ain't got no leaks in the house, I'd go check it out and just prepare it for the new roof.
Well, that was what I was going to do in the meantime. I was going to go pick up a couple of cans of that wondrous, I don't know, you spray it on a screen door and you can float a boat on it or some crap like that. I don't know. Because there's like 15 of them missing right now. It's not to the point where it ripped it down to the tar paper, but the little flaps that stick out kind of got bent off. And, you know, I'm going to hit those with some sealer and then we'll go from there. But I mean, you know, that'll work. I don't have any problem with to find somebody to get up there and actually do a roof for me. And he's pulling up all my radials and all that happy horse stuff, you know.
Well, the biggest thing is don't want no leaks. I mean, you don't dump it in on you. I had it running down our roof and coming in a light right over the sink in the kitchen. I'm done. But I got a guy, you know, that he can put, you know, a few shingles where they're blowed off at, if that's all it needs. But if it needs a new roof, now, you know, I don't know what to tell you.
What I'm going to do, I'll ask a couple of people here in the neighborhood who they used, because there was a few people that just got new roofs, and I know they aren't rich, so needless to say, neither am I. So, yeah, I'll go from there, man. I'm sure I'll find somebody. I got a lot of Mexican neighbors, and they're really good people, and, well, they're going to give you a good deal. I mean, if they're in the business and you're a neighbor, boy, they take care of you. I've gotten a couple of good deals on some things recently that way, which is really cool.
Oh, well, that's cool, for sure. Yeah, that, you know, my neighbors are cool too, man. They have not bothered me in 30 years. And but we have raised some hell up here in the woods. And, you know, there's a couple acres each way, you know, but they never called the cops on me or, you know, if they got a problem, they better come talk to me about it. So, but my neighbor is a little different. I think you're in the city down there, I don't know. But anyway, up here it's kind of like everybody's either in the family or they're out.
Oh, yeah, man. No, this is not really city, but I'm in the suburbs, pretty much. So, yeah, we're pretty close. And, I don't know, my neighbors, you can always tell whether your neighbors like you or not. When you drive by on your way down the road, passing their houses, and you see them on, you know, driving down the road or driving down the street, if they wave to you, they like you. And if they just look the other way or make believe they didn't even see you, well, then, you know, they probably don't like you. And so far, so good, man, because all the neighbors that I see on my way in and out, they all wave. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, around here I don't like nobody, and they know it. And they all wave at me because I've been here longer than them. But it really has nothing to do with it. But, yeah, there's some good people deeper in the woods and right around me that we all, I always hear stories about people fighting with their neighbors. I ain't never had that problem.
Before my family moved to Pinellas County, we lived in Old Town, way up 19, I don't know, 2/3 the way up to Perry from where I live here. And I went to school in Gainesville at that time. So living out there, man, my closest neighbor was a quarter mile away. You know, there were people that lived in a different part. We lived on a parcel, so we really didn't have an address. We had a route number, and we had a mailbox out by the road. And, you know, that's how it was for a good long time, man. Then we moved out here, and funny story, they didn't have a rodeo team. I was ready to leave school. I was mad.
Oh, I hear you. I can't even believe somebody's moved from Old Town down to, I think you're in Pinellas County. Man, I don't even, most people are moving from there up to Old Town, or Steenhatchee and Old Town, Lake City, and, you know, getting out in the country.
Yeah, but back then, there wasn't nothing out there. I mean, the closest town was either, you can go north and go to Perry, or you can go south and go to Chiefland, and that was pretty much it. And, I don't know. We used to make bi-weekly or every 2 weeks, I don't know, run up to Perry and go shopping. We grew a lot of stuff. We didn't have a whole lot of animals, so my dad wasn't fond of chickens. He had a problem with them. But he used to hog hunt with dogs, so we always had dogs. We got there at Steinhatchee, and we're out to Lower Swanee during season. Boy, clean up. No, we didn't even bring the the dogs out to Lower Swanee. They didn't allow it, but we had some friends that had property near the river, and boy, it was hog season. We were out there. But, yeah, my dad was like, don't hunt the deer. They're too little. Like, what? He goes, yeah, they're no bigger than our dogs. So, yeah. His idea was to grow corn, man. We had what, 50 acres. And he grew corn for like 5 years till he realized that the government would pay him not to. And then we grew pines after that. And then when my parents decided they want to move up here, just keep the property. That was it. When they passed away, I got the property and split it up between me and my 3 sisters, and that was it. I sold my portion eventually because there wasn't much left.
Oh, man, I get it. I can remember, man, we used to hunt in Steenhatchee, I used to have bulldogs and all kinds of, I don't hunt anymore. I mean, I can, I got some, my boys, they got hunting camp in Georgia, and they got them everywhere. But, no, I got all my hunting out of my blood. I mean, I still like to hunt, but not very often. I want to go on one of them helicopter hunts or something like that, you know, some crazy shit like that. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna get out of here, and I think I'm gonna move to 75. But good hearing you, man. We should get together. We might even have crossed paths before in Steenhatchee or up there somewhere. So that's pretty cool. Good hearing you, man. I'm going to listen in for a minute and move on. KG4VT.
Hey, Roger. Okay, hey, listen, if you're going up to Hamcation, maybe we can hook up, man. I'll find some way to get you my phone number, and text me, let me know where you're at out there. Come shake your hand. Because we'll bounce out going out there. Jerry, KG4YAL, he was in here earlier. He'll be going as well. Matter of fact, I'm riding with him. But anyway, all right, bud. Well, we'll talk to you after a while, man. KQ4, GFE, clear.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there for sure. The whole group will be there. I'm sure that we'll all find each other. Of course, the only HT I got is the battery is bad in it, so. Well, my truck has, the like 550 and 220 in it, so, but if I'm not there listening to it, who knows? But I'll get you my phone number one way or another. You can always, I'm sure if you got QRZ, you can go to my call sign, on QRZ and send me an email, man. I'll send you my phone number, because we're definitely going to be there and hanging out, checking everybody out we can, and, having some fun. So, good talking to you, KG4VT.
Hey, you got a pen? I'll give you my email address right now. I mean, that's okay. It's a commercial address. It's no big deal.
Hey, if it makes it easier there, Cliff and Hank, I got both y'all's number. I can text it to you.
Oh, there you go.
All right, that'll work for me. I'm fine.
I'm sure Mike's going to get over there, too. You need to take him with you when you go, Cliff. That way,
Yeah, I think there's like 4 of us packed into a small car now, but I don't know. He'd probably want to drive his own Jeep anyhow. I know I would.
I'm sure you would. Or you can see it, you got to take a look at that bad boy.
Hey, the only HT I've got is a Baofeng, little piece of crap Baofeng. If you'll tell me where everybody's going to be on VHF or UHF, I can definitely be there.
Excuse me. Just give him my phone number, Mike. We'll be all good.
All right, Hank, I'll do that right now. Yeah, write it down, and I don't want to send you your own number again like I did for Nick.
Hey, Cliff, we should always throw JR in the back. For a minute, gotta go see a man about a horse. I think I doubled with you, Cliff. I said, hey, we can always throw JR in the back.